All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to another CTF Match Spotlight stream. We've got the next match of the round 4 matchups of Season 1. It's going to be Olympus versus Team Fallen. We have limits being read out here. Of course, Dwarf and Fashionista are restricted. We've got 1 Archer Assassin, Engineer Mage, Necro Pyro Scout, 2 Chemist Elf Medic, 3 Heavy Ninja Soldier, and of course you can Ninja Cap and must abide to the MMR. This week we have maps Pagodas III, Airlock I, and Adrenaline 1, as seen in the 2 previous matches. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the intro. How do we feel coming into this raid?
So looking at both teams here, we got Olympus, which is seed number 2 for the season, and they're looking pretty strong right now, boasting probably their strongest roster. Minus, oh no, Jenny's here. Never mind, didn't see his name. And then we have on Team Fallen side, their last match was against Annihilation, I believe, and that lasted 7 minutes. So let's see if they can hold off Olympus for this first map.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna give that.
is underdogs here.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, anyway, to start out, we have a few steals coming around here. We do have one from both teams right now. Team Fallen's is going down just as Olympus's is going down, as several different classes aren't able to make it out too far outside the flag room.
Ooh, Waddling had a steal just now and went down to damage, but XX managed to pick it up, but also went down to the Pyro. Pretty interesting to see. Yeah, it looks like Olympus is running a little bit of off rolls with Ducks playing Pyro right now and Slurp playing Medic defense.
I didn't notice that because they also
have.
I think it's Dave on Chemist offense. And we have Trini on Soldier offense as opposed to his normal role of Archer. Right now he is out going middle right now. He's recharging the wall climb, didn't have enough to get up the tree, but is going to get top mid with barely anything on him. Looks like he is going to be able to run this through, then ooh, never mind.
Clutch recovery from Bextel. Yeah, that was good. Yerster has a steal as an elf. He's out of the flag room. Almost. Oh, there's the medic.
Oh,
he got the restore.
Oh, but he's just standing there, so Pyro's easily going to be able to charge up that frenzy and take him down. We do have a backup steal from Glaze's Ninja, only on 13 health though, which means he can only take roughly 3 pearls and 1 flag poison tick before dying. We do also have a steal from Sensational here on Elf. He is going to be able to wind over the defense as well as the frenzy. He's pretty low here, but is going to come into contact with his medic and get the restore. Meanwhile, we do have the pickup from Glaze's Ninja Steal onto Waddling as Soldier. Is getting a bit of pressure here from double Soldier on the enemy, and Pyro is going to be able to come in and doesn't necessarily finish it off, but the Soldiers are able to. Meanwhile, we have a pass here to Iceman, who manages to capture the medic defense. Then right off the bat, we also have Trenny with another steal here, this time able to get on top of the tree. Is being held back a little bit here, does retreat back, likely stalling here. If we check out the stick amount, he does only have 1 and is just about to consume it right now, and goes down to the assassinate. So we do have Olympus up 1-0 here, roughly 3.5 minutes into the map so far. Getting consistent steals, but due to lack of support, aren't necessarily translating into anything super big. We actually do have a Ninja Cap though from Sensational into Paddishley. This is already setting a very nice precedent, especially being off rolls here.
Pretty much every single push, each team is getting a steal right now. Yerster is out as elf, going yin yang. He has can't check. He has full stake, I think.
Ooh,
and now he's already on yin yang.
He is running away from his medic, but is going to stop to get the restore here. Very nice. Archer's taking shots. He's not blocking them, but the Archer's also missing. Ooh, he's got body block from his support, and is
Oh,
actually going to get off here by Padishley. Meanwhile, Trini seems to be very close to running it into his flag right now for the final capture on top of his spawn. It does look like he only has one stake. Not sure why he's being too cautious here, as he does get headshot by Gia XP from the middle. Glaze is not going to be able to pearl into the flag to pick it up. Bad angle on his first pearl, and Trenny is just going to pick it up again. We do have the assassin here, but does miss the assassinate. Meanwhile, we do have XX with a soldier steal on the side here. Does have a decent amount of support, but is being kept at bay right on the ledge. And the rest of Olympus is going to jump off after him into the void. And that's map 1.
I didn't even get the time on that. Does anyone know how long that was?
I think it was right before 5 minutes, but I didn't get it either.
Well, honestly, both teams had pretty promising steals that entire map, so Olympus was just able to convert and finish it. But
Yeah,
here we have
Olympus
map 2, Airlock I.
definitely
Um,
taking routing that was good enough to confuse Team Fallen to the point where it was only really the assassin getting those recovs once they got past middle. They were able to use the soldier wall climbs and all of that to their advantage to just keep everything else on the recovery confused. Now we're coming into Airlock 1 with the 3-minute pause type of timer going on right now. I'm not seeing any substitutions yet. I do think Team Fallen should try to maybe work around a little bit more with this more bulk favored defense. Might be worth switching some players over to heavy to be able to catch Olympus's offense a little better.
yeah, I agree. Playing heavy on this map basically just tears apart any class besides heavy.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of it does come down to positioning too, because this map is a little more forgiving with which routes you have to take. A lot of them need to be on the side. Uh, Running down as offense, you almost never able to convert off of running out their spawn side or down the middle unless you get a lucky boosts or good enough support. So if you are able to juke out the heavies, it is pretty big. We also have a substitution coming in here for Olympus, Sir Leo, likely to be on bulk offense for them.
Yeah, and this map is actually pretty interesting. I'm curious to see if if either team's gonna run an archer on this map. I know that it's not usual for a team to do that, but I've seen in the past teams using a flag room archer. But
Yeah,
if they
the
don't, then they can have an extra bulk on defense, which would greatly help.
definitely. Flagrum Archer is pretty interesting here. It's also Archer on top of the dome, kind of restricting how far you can route outside. But if you do that, like you said, you do kind of waste a bulk slot on that Archer, which means your roaming needs to be on par with their offense. We also have Carowinds coming in for Olympus here. Not quite sure what he'll play based on their roles so far, and he can play quite a few classes. And we're coming
Trying to
down
figure
to
out who they subbed out. It looks like
oh,
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. I'm actually not sure if it was 11th from the beginning or not, but something interesting to note is the size being 11s. It's a bit unorthodox because that extra player can be devoted to either offense or defense or midfield, depending on what your team's layout is. And a lot of people don't like that format, but oh,
Wow, did you see that?
yeah, that was straight up clear.
Yeah, it looks like Slurp or not Slurp, Rhodes and Patty basically cleaned up TF's offense on the first push.
Pretty much. We did have one soldier get through here, though, likely to be focused down by this pyro. He is knocked into the corner. Oh, does manage to take out the ninja, but does also go down. Yerster does come in later here because of the staggering at the very beginning, isn't able to convert into anything. Meanwhile, we do have a steal from Dave. I don't know where he's at. Got this TP command now. He's actually dead though. Alright, we have a backup steal from Trunny on Chemist. Has the rev tag on him. Pyro's at his feet, so he is going to route away from it, or actually jumps right into it. Is able to tank through everything and use pots to make distance. Ooh, nice swap from Blades. Might go down here.
Yeah, he went down to 2 hearts for a second.
Yeah, that was actually really close. It's not over yet. However, the webs are able to keep a lot of them back, including that crucial Pyro, who is on
Pyro's right behind
now,
him.
still alive. Oh, it does go down. We have yet again another web. I think that was from his medic actually, but he is able to survive the tank. That's that extra little protection that Chemist recently got patched coming to major use. We do have an elf steal from Yerster. Is going to go down to the Pyro thanks to the fire tick stunning him just enough. We do have a backup steal from Heavy waddling right after Olympus' first cap. Isn't going to go anywhere though. All right. So kind of the same thing as map 1. We are seeing a lot of steals from both teams. However, Olympus is able to convert that into more as of late. We have a steal from EOR6 on Heavy. He is decently low though. Goes down to the Assassinate from Vexicle.
Well, it looks like this could be a promising push for Team Fallen. They have their whole offense in the flag room. Waddling got a steal, but went down to Frenzy, and X gets a steal, but goes down to the Assassin.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate there. Airlock is a map where your entire offense can get in the flag room, and if you're not knocking things the right way or getting crucial kills, you can just get mowed down by the defense getting in front of the exits. Do have a steal from Rhodes here as Necro. He is on the top dome right now, running on a nice 4 stake. Scout is going to miss the swap there. Pyro's trailing, a little too far behind though, and Rhodes, albeit alone, doesn't have anything else on him.
Oh!
Does get assassinated there. That was pretty interesting. Could have sworn he saw that and blocked.
I didn't even see the Assassin there. It was a good play by their Assassin.
Yeah, for sure. He's been getting a lot of carry potential here against Olympus. Do you have a steal from Sensational though on Elf? Likely a backup thinking Rhodes was going to cap. We also have XXX here at the middle, the farthest Team Fallen has gotten this match. Does manage to get past everything on 0 stakes, running away from his medic. Probably not ideal, seeing how the only thing that can oppose him right now is Olympus' medic. Is going to get the steal, and we're in the first stalemate.
Well, I figured they would, especially since right now Justin has no one on support besides Eeyore, not even a medic. He's just sitting at the flag with water element. So yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like that Olympus is really committing on the recov right now. He's actually alone right now. There's no one with him. Oh, here's his medic.
Does have the Necro with him now though, just for a little more security. Have to be careful. Can't underestimate a team too much, especially during a stalemate. Especially since we've seen Vexicle just getting really wacky assassinates onto their carriers.
Well, looks like
double
Team
Heavy
Fallen has yeah Assassin too.
Oh, runs out of speed at a crucial time. Unfortunate. Heavy is going to manage to break through, but Sensational is simply running away with nothing else pressuring him. Is still on 5 stakes here. Wasn't very pressured besides that assassin, but was able to have a support take it out before it got too close. Now with Olympus up 1 here, Team Fallen are definitely looking for a recovery. And Honestly, if they can end the map 1-1 and go into Adrenaline and possibly pull something off crazy, since it is a 5 cap map, they don't necessarily have to worry about getting that second capture, even though it is very helpful. Do have Sensational segregated from the rest of his support here. Is going to use Winds to juke the rest of Team Fallen's recovery, though. Heavy is in on him. Still has 5 stake, using Winds to juke it out. Has no pressure from any ninjas or assassins, as all of that was taken care of by the support. Meanwhile, on Team Fallen's side, it looks like they have a lot supporting him as Olympus's recovery comes in. Very bold-faced, we have double heavy and the medic there to make sure they don't die. Pyro is finally going to get the frenzy off here. Does also take out the enemy Pyro, but does go down to what was apparently damage there. And Olympus are going to get the second capture. And we also have a steal here from Sir Leo, who was just recently on recovery. Is going to try and pass to his medic here, but the heavy gets there just in time. Ninja steal here from Sensational. Pearls are not hitting the right spots. Is one away from death here. Is going to drop though before doing so. Assassin is holding, running it into flag. And that's the game. I also didn't catch the time on that one either, but
I missed
that
it as
went
well.
very quickly.
Yeah, that was a very quick match between Olympus and Team Fallen. Olympus won the match 3-0, 3-0. So what do you think about player of the game? It was a very quick match, hard to decide.
Uh, I suppose it's a little bit difficult to decide, especially with Olympus playing more off roles this time. We didn't see
Yeah,
anyone necessarily performing to their quote unquote maximum potential, not being on their main classes. In terms of player of the game, I don't know. It's kind of all over the place. What do you think?
yeah. Um, Honestly, anything I've seen that was remarkable was, I don't know. I noticed Slurp pushing up a lot and like pretty much assassinating their whole offense on every push. She really cleared out their pushes. Patty was that tagging. I don't know. I'm not really sure to be honest.
Yeah, I actually do see that point you're making. Anytime an assassin is able to get like consistently 2 assassinates off on the offense each push, that's super huge value. Probably enabled Olympus a lot more to have more freedom and luxury with roam ups too. So I would agree on that slur player of the game.
All right, they're gonna think
Prior
that's funny.
to, I don't know what she was playing on Pagodas 3.
I think she was playing assassin for both, or no, she was medic
Oh, okay.
defense on Pagodas, and she played a ninja or assassin on this map.
Yeah, I would just go with her then. Nothing notable happened on Pagodas really. Did have pretty strong showing from Paddishley on bulk defense. We haven't seen him too often this season yet, but it was pretty solid. Yeah, we'll do Slurp player of the game.
Yeah, that
And looks
works.
like we are getting set up for an interview now here with one of Olympus's players. Dave has joined the call. So,
Hello.
Dave, how do you feel about that victory right there? Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling, obviously. Getting I think our third victory of the season. So yeah, we're happy with that, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. So, was there any type of, I guess, motivation behind the off rolls that you did? Of course, I've seen it happen a few times where more powerful teams will go off roll against teams that are a little more weaker. Were there like special requests or something, or did someone like just perform notably different on a role they never play on?
So the idea behind this I was uh told was that we wanted to give Team Fallen a bit more practice and like obviously going with our best roster to just like beat them in a few minutes. I think they can definitely take away some things from this match. Like they didn't perform terribly by any means. They did have a few opportunities where they got the flag, got to mid, and stuff like that. So yeah, we just wanted to give them a bit more practice. I think that was the idea behind the off rolls, and also have a bit of fun at the same time.
I gotcha. See here, were there anyone on their roster that in particular kind of surprised you playing on offense? Anyone who was like getting some interesting clutches?
I found GAXP actually quite a big issue on Archer, especially on Pagodas III. I was getting headshot like every few pushes, which was somewhat annoying, but other than that, I think they all performed decently. But yeah, for me, GAXP was probably the standout. Yeah.
Hmm. Well, you have any questions for Dave Rave?
Sorry, I stepped away for a second. How do you feel that this match prepared you for is going to prepare you guys for next week? Like, are you guys going to take anything different from this week to next week?
Um, I don't actually know who we're playing next week, but I hope we take it a bit more seriously. I mean, this was more of just a fun thing where we just didn't take it seriously. You need some of that. You need a bit of fun, especially with the amount of competitive matches we've been having recently. We just needed. Oh, okay, we play 48. Yeah, so we'll definitely take that a bit more seriously. I think put a bit more practice in there, but for now we're pretty just happy with this performance and obviously getting that win. So yeah.
All right. Well, once again, congratulations on your match victory here against Team Fallen. And look forward to more outstanding performances from Olympus in the matches to come.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, sure. So that's going to be all for today. I'm not sure if we have any more matches today. Okay, yeah, we actually do have a match going on right now. If my memory serves me correct, those two teams would be the Baguettes. Yeah, the Baguettes versus Fotia. So stay tuned for that coming up very soon. And yeah, that's about it. It's going to be the final match for round 4.